How's it going, guys? Buzzcraft64 here with part 2 of Nancy Drew the Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Last time, I freaked out because dogs attacked the house, and this time, I'm not gonna go out the door. Come on, no, I don't want to go there. Alright, I'm gonna call Sally. Ask her where the spark plug is. Let's see. Wait. Did I do it right?
Hello?
I
Hey,
did.
Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
When was the first time you saw the dogs?
I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Did they always come around the same time, or did it vary?
Actually, they always came around the same time. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
What an
I would not
entertaining
spark
way
plug
of
if I
starting this
swallowed one whole.
episode.
But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. That's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
See you
Talk
later.
to you later.
Bye.
Okay, so I guess what I'll do is... suppose I'll just go to bed and then... talk to the guy. Hope I don't hear no howls.
It's Miss Nancy Drew.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
You're not exactly a people person, are you?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
Oh,
Question is, if I give you
convenient.
one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to
How
take
did I know?
pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
What?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. 'Cause if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
He's like, I oughta kill you. I'll help you safe. Let's see. That's spark plug. Right.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
But, huh. What's this? Is that spark plug? Hey, look.
A face only a gnome could love.
Ah, key. Sweet.
It's locked.
Of
The
course.
key broke off.
What?
It's locked.
Oh yeah, that was just way
There's
too
got to be
convenient
another
for
way to
me.
get this open.
Nick Robot. I knew something was up. Nothing ever convenient like that seems to happen in these games. Alright, let's take them bird bitches.
They better be careful.
Oh, we scared a bird away. Squawk, squawk. Dead end. Hey. I hear something. Okay.
I gotta have some torque.
How much? Oops. Where's the screwdriver? Here you go. Oh hey, it says much better. That one's
I gotta
good.
have some torque.
That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Okay. Huh? Plus 0 minus plus. Alright, wait. Plus 0.
I gotta have some torque.
Minus derp. And plus. Alright. This probably is going to blow up. Boom. Let's see. Let's go to the Emporium. I didn't blow up. Can you believe it? Okay.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Has he been in the area long?
About as long as those pink-billed warblers and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around. Couple of months, I guess.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Now what?
What else can I do you for?
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. Long as you pay cash, that is.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
What? Oh, that table. It's a puzzle we have to do. I hate it. Let's go here. It's a fast boat. It's going like 200 miles an hour at least. Hello.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's right. Only she's gone back to Philadelphia. Malone's dogs got to her.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
Does that mean you don't?
There's always a logical explanation for everything. Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
As a matter of fact, I do.
I'm a very busy man, Miss Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Do wells go bad very often?
Depends on when they were dug. The older they are, the more susceptible to contamination they are.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
So you'd probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
What letter?
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Akers.
I suppose. Whoa, what's this? So I'll test the water.
I need a bucket. I need a bucket.
What? Huh. Guess it's broken. Okay, let's fix the floor. I guess I don't really have anything to do, so I guess I'll just click PM. See, the music has to change to be all creepy and stuff. Look at that. Looks kind of like a wolf.
You find all the birds?
Has he been drinking water that whole time? At least I hope it's water. Right here.
I'm sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I thought it would be. Can you give me any tips?
You gotta look for them. This isn't gonna be any Sunday picnic, you know? And try early in the morning. That's when most of them are singing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Do many people around here own dogs?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Okay, let's scram. Go off into the woods. Well, he said early in the morning. Full moon, it's kinda creepy.
I'd better wait until daylight.
Come on. Is there another board?
Those look too rotten. I'd better wait until daylight.
Wonder if there are any birds out. Wait, where's the camera? I haven't seen a single bird yet. What's that? Why won't it let me click on it? Okay, it's kind of creepy. I'm lost. Entirely lost. Oh hey, look. Waldo. Snooky. Goodness. Griffin Path? Piffin Path. Stank. Marbles. Victus. Luxter. This must be the dogs. Iggy. Lucy.
These look like dog tracks.
Okay, that's creepy. Huh. Nothing to click, nothing to do. Yeah, like a board. Let's get out of here. Okay, I'm lost. Totally lost. I hear dogs. Ah. Dang it. I'm back. Not lost in the woods anymore.
It's stuck.
Eh. Alright, let's look for them birds. What's this? Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, let's make a map. I'll go this way. Okay. Hopefully it won't go. Where is it?
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
I really don't know what I did to take that picture. Ah.
Missed it.
Dang it. Waldo. Interesting. Let's go this way this time. Shoo. It's not creepy at all.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Well, now I know what they are if I can care.
No birds here.
Dang it, where's the bird? There we go.
Come back!
UPS is here. UPS. Was much. Okay. This is the first fork in the road. This way. Alright. So there's like this. I still can't figure out how to get the birds. Man. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to the sink. Do I already have a bucket? Yeah, I already have a bucket. Derp. Oh, come on. What, so I can't get water to get water? That makes no sense. Oh, well, I'll use the water bottle, I guess.
They need to be fastened to the floor. It's still not fixed. I need a bucket. I need a bucket.
Tedious work.
I need to test the water.
I know.
I don't need water right now.
Are you serious? I have to do this again.
I don't need water right now.
So I'll take that to the ranger station.
You're back.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Ah, man. Okay. I guess that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. Remember to share, like, subscribe, and come again for more soon. Thanks.